they were fucking.
I'll tell you right now, I never need to see Jimmy Bennett's O-face again.
No.
And I assure you that was fine.
I'll say this, like,
I don't need that in my life.
In the room, they looked like they were fucking. I mean, he was clearly not putting it in the right hole, but
no
they
belly
looked like they
situation.
were fucking. Yeah, they looked like they were fucking. These two, no. Just no. All right? I don't think either one of them has seen what sex looks like. Because they weren't doing it.
So he's got to train with the monk.
Yeah.
Because he's doing it. He's doing a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And the training montage now is literally the monk takes two long-ass sticks.
This seems dangerous.
Sets them ablaze.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of carefully, very carefully, kind of does one of these, like, windmill
swinging
things
them
with them.
Sort of swinging at him.
The camera, but kind of pulls back because he knows he's getting too close to the camera.
Yeah. And even when he's training with Jimmy with these things, he's nowhere near touching him. Not even remotely.
Yeah.
And good on them. I would not want this guy fucking swinging some fire sticks at me.
No.
But for the movie purposes, this still looks hideous.
So Laughlin, which we haven't mentioned up to this point, may be the worst actor of all time. It's literally just someone's grandpa.
Yeah, it's...
Who they're just like, come on, Gramps, you're going to be in my movie.
Yeah. I have to say what now? What am I getting for this?
Because there's, like, scenes when he's drinking, and then he, like, slowly put down the cup.
I forgot to... Oh, yeah. No, I had to put... Ooh, this pissed me. This annoyed me. Not because I'm a smoker, but I'm like, why would you keep this fucking scene in? The first scene of Mikey, when he's with Grandpa, they make a point of showing him grabbing a cigarette, putting the cigarette in his mouth, and he goes to light it. The fire is about 3 feet from the cigarette, does not light it. He pretends he did, and starts exhaling nothing. And I'm like, well, what does the smoking must have something to do with it. And then they have the scene, and then he puts out an already lit cigarette at some point, and I'm like, oh, so he didn't need to smoke in the scene. And you left that in.
Well, they had to show him
that going.
They have to show him smoking because he's a bad guy, but he's not going to smoke because he needs to keep his beautiful angel voice for Boyzone.
No, in a later scene he does.
Oh, yeah, he did smoke.
He did smoke. They just fucked up.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on.
Like, Jesus Christ.
You saw what you were watching.
Holy shit, it was just, I'm looking at this, not even as, like, a smoker, I'm like, that's just terrible.
Yeah.
He's nowhere near the fucking cigarette.
I saw this as an amateur filmmaker, and intended to be. So, Siegel is obviously the big heavy. He's come from Hong Kong. He handled some business. They're very vague about what business he handled in Hong Kong.
It's businessy business.
And he killed a guy, obviously.
It's bad guy business.
And they're driving off to the tournament. More training montages. Mm-hmm. We get to the tournament. In the dirtiest, most dilapidated little fucking hut, or little temple, or little whatever basement, with, I think, what looks to be about half the town.
Yeah. Imagine Mortal Kombat at the dollar store.
Dollar store combat!
Like, it is the most low-rent shit.
No, wait, they're in the UK. Poundland!
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat!
And everybody, like... Oh, God, this annoyed me, too. I'm like, wow, you're getting into room territory pretty quick, because... So the tournament takes place over 2 days.
Yep, it's a 2-day tournament.
They filmed the crowd in 1 day, clearly, because the crowd's in the same places, all wearing the same clothes.
In both days?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well done.
So our main fighters are a big American.
Yes.
I think Hamilton is his name.
I believe
they
so.
They name him as Hamilton.
Yeah.
We have, obviously, Siegel. We have Jimmy Bennett. And the rest are just random fucking losers.
Yeah.
You know, big American beats a jobber. 2 random guys fight.
Yeah.
Jimmy Bennett beats a jobber. Seagal kills a jobber. They make the point of, there's a woman here. She gets beat. She wins, and then she gets beat, I think, day 2.
Yep.
More random guys. Big American again. I love that. He's a big fat American. They make a point of him being American because he's got the flag.
It's Tank Abbott.
He's
Tank Abbott.
Basically.
Yeah.
Like, you guys could have got Tank Abbott.
You probably could have.
You could have got
Actually, no, in 98, he had a career.
Oh, right. Sorry, he was in WCW.
He was in WCW.
So he actually was making real money.
Yeah.
For whatever real money you can make in, like, 98 WCW.
Actually, 98, they were doing well. He had actually just left the UFC, so he'd already made a big chunk of money in the UFC, and then went to WCW, which was the hottest promotion at the time.
We get an unfortunately long scene with Nicola and 2 henchmen playing poker.
Yep, this takes forever.
This scene does not need to be as long as it is. We get it. She's being held by two by two bad guys.
We get it in the first, 30 seconds.
You don't need to see them, fighting over poker and then smacking her.
Yeah. She just gets smacked because we needed a scene where they're being cruel to her. Okay, you could have done that in half the time.
Yeah. So,
But you gotta pad this out because he wants it to be a feature film, and I think they run 1 minute over it being a feature film.
More Jimmy with the monk. He's now telling him about his father. This whole film, tell me about my father. Because the first thing the monk makes a point, it's like, I'm going to train you. No, you're not. Your father said the same thing. What do you mean, my father? And through the whole film, tell me about my dad. Later. Tell me about my dad. Later.
Yeah. This smacks of hamster style. It really does. And if you know what that is, I hope you're laughing your ass off.
So, he finally tells him. Tells him the whole story. And we see through, again, nightmares and cut footage that it was Lofton who fucking awkwardly cut his head off.
You pretended to kill my father. Now you must die.
It shows the scene of him, chopping his head off with a katana.
Yeah.
But it's just some old man with a sword going I don't actually want to kill you.
Yeah, I don't want to actually hurt you, so I'm going to be careful.
And so he, carefully puts the sword down
to,
cut, and then cut through the kid yelling.
Yeah, could have easily sped that up, guys.
Yeah, just
to make it look like something.
Day 2
of
the tournament.
Although still day 1 for the audience.
Yeah.
They apparently never left. They live there now.
They taped it. they taped day 2.
They live there.
Bennett and the Big American win their fights. Siegel win his fight. And then Jimmy Bennett is... I love it because his, final match before... his semifinal match is with just some random dude.
Yeah.
I guess... if you look at the brackets...
yes, because that's what they did.
You would have to line it up to where he's fighting a random, because you would have to show the Big American being killed by Siegel, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to prove that, this Big American's all big and tough, but then Siegel kills him.
Because you got to do the blood sport of it all.
Got to do the blood sport of it all. So by that fucking token, you got to have fucking Jimmy fight some random loser. But maybe not some guy who just looks like some fat guy in a black shirt.
Yeah. Basically.
Because you would think... He still would have to be imposing, because, this guy gets some good shots on Jimmy. But I'm no. But Jimmy's, built like a brick shithouse. He's got muscles on top of muscles.
Yeah, he should be no-selling every hit, because, there's no point of it making any sense.
At one point, losing a fight to some random dude in a fucking shirt.
Yeah, somewhat skinny.
Skinny
not
fat
really,
guy in a black shirt.
Not really buff. You don't buy it.
Because at least when Siegel's fighting Hamilton, it's a fight. The American gets some good shots in on Siegel.
He's a big giant dude.
But ultimately, he loses. I don't know.
It's weird.
It's a weird thing to complain about in a film like this, but Then we get to him and Siegel. And of course Jimmy wins, using the Fatal Deviation.
Like you do.
This is why this movie makes no sense for the title. Because it's not like the monk's I'm going to show you this move.
Nope.
Because if you would have set it up from the beginning I'm going to show you this move. Man, this move's going to
You'll fucking kick anyone's ass once you learn the Fatal Deviation.
Because in The Karate Kid...
Yes.
They fucking reference the crane kick right proper early.
Yeah, they set it up. They do what's called foreshadowing, filmmakers out there, and they fucking set it up so that that's how he's going to get it done.
So when Johnny LaRusso gets into the crane kick...
You're like, oh shit, shit's on now.
He's gonna when Johnny comes in, boom, boom, kick, done.
Yeah, but no,
Billy Zabka's done.
Exactly, but no, the Fatal Deviation, he just knows it.
Yeah,
he just got it,
and it's literally again, no foreshadowing, no nothing. It's just the monk kind of doing one of these backwards, forwards, kind of crazy guy moves, Fatal Deviation, Fatal Deviation, Fatal Deviation, and then he hits him with it, which is I don't even know what it really is, like a fucking kung fu move.
It's just the spin kick, right?
Yeah, wins the fight,
which is the same spin kick that fucking Van Damme wins in Bloodsport.
Yeah, wins the fight.
Yeah,
they take out the henchman before they can call, the bad guys, going, oh, he didn't lose, so kill Nicola.
Exactly.
So he fucking jumps down awkwardly because he jumps, does a little hop, goes, oh, what?
Yep. Hops over fucking...
Did it good? Was it good?
Yeah.
All right, spin kick.
There was a lot of that, yeah, because he did, it was literally I understand you probably don't want to do that shot more than once because that's a fucking far
It's a hell of a jump.
It is.
That's like a 10-foot jump.
Yeah, but that's where you do a cut.
Yeah.
You don't do that as one long shot. You see him do it, and then you cut to like
him
his feet.
like, huh.
Yeah, I got this. No, we're gonna show the whole thing
Again. They didn't have the tape, dude.
I think they did. I just think they didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, they're like us. We don't edit. They don't edit.
Yeah, but we could. We just choose not to.
Well, maybe they choose not to.
No. Well,
So-
then they're fucking up because we just know we're not good.
So he grabs the phone, does one of those, no problem here, boss.
Yeah. And apparently he's just cool with that.
He's driving quickly. Mm-hmm. This is where the crash happens.
Yeah.
I like that the first line of defense are just two bad guys in clearly different locations to where they're actually supposed to be.
Yep.
Just shooting toy guns.
Yeah.
It's the one guy with the shotgun just pop, 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 pop. Like,
So
just not looking off in any particular direction.
Yeah, we're supposed to take this seriously. I mean, it would explain a lot. Like, if we saw stormtroopers not looking at the target, it would explain a lot. At least this explains why he can't hit the fucking broadside of a barn.
So he crashes the car, makes a joke.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the driver's license.
Ha 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 ha. Oh my god.
But hey, listen. Hey, if you got to be an action star,
You gotta be
you
able
got
to
to be able to do the montage. You got to be able to do the stunts. You got to look good.
Yeah,
You got to look tough. And you got to do the one-liners.
it's true. It's
So
absolutely
listen,
true.
That's just the last piece of the puzzle. He's got to prove that he can be a little funny too.
I mean, I gotta tell you, There Goes the License is not as good as Hasta La Vista, baby, but hey, we can't all be winners out the gate.
So he takes out more henchmen. Then we cut to a man.
Okay.
A man named Justin Harmon.
Yeah.
Because that's who it is.
So, Justin.
Hey. Mr. Harmon, because I don't want to be confused with this fella right here.
I'll remember that next time we have Steve. That's all I'm saying. So, Mr. Harmon, I guess it was in his contract when he agreed to work on this picture.
I think he put it in his contract.
Decided his character.
Not even a henchman.
No.
Henchman adjacent.
Because
he's where the henchmen are.
He's just a guy who came out of the trailer wearing a cowboy hat and some black underwear.
Playing the second song of the movie. Because there's this feeling inside ballad, and then there's this other little jaunty fucking dun, 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 like a little happy little jaunty song.
So he walks over, he's clearly having a good day. He's like, I got this fucking down to a science. Walks over to a tub, checks it, seems like it's good, even though
it's
the water...
It's a tub outside being heated by fire.
Yeah. He checks it,
so
seems like it's good.
It's a hillbilly jacuzzi.
The water's brown, but I guess that's a thing, and he's cool with it. And she goes, alright, this is happening. Drops his fucking drawers, bare ass. Gets in the tub.
See, a little peen, too, for the ladies.
Yeah. He's flashing brain for all he is. And yeah. And then he's in the tub. And then shit gets on.
Yeah. And it's at this point where the car crashes. Yeah. And there goes the license. And he takes out the rest of the bad guys. And fucking Batman splits. Goes, and just runs bare ass into the fucking end scene.
That is the saga
of Batman.
Of Bath Cowboy.
Yeah.
Why? What is the point?
Well, some people call him the Bath Cowboy.
File. So much file.
So, yeah, he takes out more bad guys, kills everyone with their little toy guns and his toy gun. Again, you gotta prove that you could do the fucking big last action scene.
He does do that one that I'm like, that would almost be impressive if it was in a real movie. Where he gets sort of slides down a hill, and he fucking looks up
and
pop when he's looking up. I'm like, that would almost look good if it was in any other movie, but they fucked it up because it's this movie.
Because he's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Pop.
Exactly. Like, he's afraid of everything. So I'm like, well, that doesn't work.
I'm like, you're supposed to be a stuntman.
Yeah.
Anyways. Then this movie wraps up real quick. It's just like, oh fuck, we only got one. We got one tape left, lads.
We got like 8 minutes, guys. Let's make this happen.
So it's the one of the Mikey's last. He's got Nicola. You drop the gun, or the girl gets it. Type. And stuff.
Now he's switched to a long black coat because everybody who wears a long black coat is evil.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So he puts down the gun. Nicola steps on his foot.
Yep.
Mikey gets a hold of him. I mean, Jimmy gets a hold of him.
Yeah.
Snaps his neck.
Yeah, we're done.
You're done, Boyzone. Over.
So much for your dancing career.
And then they embrace.
Yeah.
They're on another date.